Well, hello everybody. Thanks so much for joining me. Today we are dual screening our live broadcast AMA, our Ask Me Anything, and I thank you so much for joining us. I know it takes just a second for people to get logged on, so let me tell you a little bit about how this is going to work. We're going to jump online for about 10 or 15 minutes, and I'm going to be answering some questions from you guys. I am on Instagram down here, and I am trying to adjust my screen here. And I'm also on Facebook up here, so if you see my eyes going in different directions, it is simply because I am taking questions from both locations. Now, I did have some people write in as well who were not able to join us live on air, so I will be taking questions that were written in for me as well. So if you've got questions, go ahead and hit up that chat box and let me know who you are and why you're joining me, where you're from, all these fun things. Yes, so thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Hey guys, thank you so much. Drop me a comment if you are here so that I know you are here. Instagram does tell me who is here. Unfortunately, Facebook does not tell me who is here, just that you are here. So let me know and I'll give you guys a shout out. My name is KM Robinson and I am an author of the Golden Trilogy and the Jaded Duology, and we're going to jump in and answer some questions. So let's take a look. The last bookish item that you bought. What is the last bookish item that you bought? That is a great question. Thanks so much for asking. I actually did see this one on the list of things that were written in advance. So I grabbed a couple of props. So let's talk just a little bit about some cool bookish things that I have. And I got some interesting stuff. So just last night, I actually went to Hobby Lobby and I purchased some paper clips, which I haven't opened up yet because that's the kind of day it has been. Let's open these babies up. These are adorable little, nope, they're not coming apart. Let me see if I can get it out. There we go. These are adorable little arrows. They're arrow paper clips, which are really cool. I'm going to be using these for some Bookstagram things, and it might just have a fun little connection to my book. So there you go. That is definitely going to be a fun connection for Golden, and that will be in some upcoming videos, well, not videos, photos soon. So I definitely bought those last night. Hey, thanks for joining. We are doing a live AMA. Go ahead and drop me your questions about Golden, about Jaded, about Forged, which comes out on Tuesday, or about writing, or about life in general. I am dual broadcasting up here on Facebook and down here on Instagram. I am answering a question all about the last bookish things that I bought, and so I'm kind of showing off some props that I've recently purchased, including these amazing steampunk goggles, which I absolutely love, and they were in one of my recent videos. So if you saw my steampunk book recommendation, these were the goggles that I was wearing in that particular video. They're pretty awesome. I like them a lot, and very, very fun. The tinted lenses actually come out of these, which is really awesome. We had a steampunk event in my town recently, and so I went. I actually got a really cool necklace and some earrings too, but I didn't have time to grab them before we jumped on air. Another thing that I really love that is not super recent, but I thought was appropriate, is my Go Away, I'm Reading mug, which I have been using in some photos lately, which I really like. And so that's a fun one. Do you guys have a mug like this? Let me know. Hit up my social media and show me a picture because I love pictures. Pictures are awesome. Also, on the inside of this, we've got little glasses. Isn't that adorable? I absolutely love it. All right, one more bookish thing I wanted to show off while I was here is one that I did show off a little bit ago when I actually found this. This is one of my favorite mugs ever. It says Mama Bear on it. I know it's really hard with the glare, so I don't even know how to fix it. Oh, there, kind of. It says Mama Bear, and it goes with my Golden series because it is a Goldilocks retelling, and one of the characters is kind of representative of my Mama Bear. She's not the mother. So Goldilocks is sent on a mission to destroy Dove Bear and his family, and Dove Bear is representative of Baby Bear, and then his older brother Berwin is Papa Bear, and his sister-in-law Eden is Mama Bear. So I love this to represent Eden. Do you do your best writing in the morning or at night? I am definitely a morning person. I am a morning person all around. I don't do well in the evenings. I do stay up really late and I do work really late, but I am one of those people that can function really, really well at 4 a.m. So I will get up early and I will get a lot of work done, and I push out a lot of writing in the morning. I used to write a lot at night, back when I was being like super secretive about it and I wasn't telling anybody that I was an author, I would hide in a dark room and I would do my writing late at night. So I definitely used to put some stuff out in the evening. But no, if I had a choice, I will write in the morning and I'll do other things in the afternoon. And then come like 6 o'clock at night, I just want to not work. I do work, but I don't want to work. So I'm a morning person. How about you? Let me know. Sound off. What other questions do we have? As I am dual screening this and checking both Instagram and Facebook and the things that have been written into me. Let's see. What is the last line that you wrote? Gosh, I don't know. I haven't written yet today because I had this incredible idea for a new segment over on my YouTube channel, which I was actually going to give a little shout out to. I am starting a brand new segment that involves something that bookish people are going to flip out over. I've been trying to convince book bloggers and booktubers to do this for 3 years. It is an amazing marketing idea, and not one person has taken me up on this. It makes me so incredibly sad. And so after 3 years, I have finally taken it upon myself, and I am going to do this for myself on behalf of the book community because I know that people are going to flip out over this particular segment. So I spent all morning setting up so I could record one, which I am, if all goes well, I'm going to be debuting on Saturday, which is tomorrow, and I'm really excited about it. So you guys know I have Say Hey Saturday on Instagram and on Facebook, where I jump on and I ask 3 questions, and then I answer those 3 questions, and then I get to know people, wonderful, lovely people, because they answer these questions too. So every single Saturday I do Say Hey Saturday online. But I am starting this brand new segment. Okay, I'll tell you. I'm seeing lots of hearts and lots of, what is it? All right. So this is top secret. Don't go telling anybody because I'm not debuting it until tomorrow, assuming I can actually get my filming done today. But I am going to be doing a brand new segment called Book Snack Sat, where I am going to be taking a book and I'm going to be creating a snack to go with that book. So let's just assume, let's not grab that one. Let's just assume that we're doing a book snack for Jaded. I would actually create a snack that has to do with the book. So if there's food in the book, maybe we'll base it on that. Maybe we'll base it on like a feeling that we have while we're reading. I say we, me, but a feeling I have when I'm reading it. And oh my God, girl. Yes, right? I'm so excited for this. But my particular book, so obviously the first couple episodes are going to be about my books. But I'm going to be doing snacks from the book. And if you follow along with me, you actually know I've been doing a couple of book snacks. I did a really cool one for Golden, which is actually the one I'm going to be recording today and putting out tomorrow, assuming all goes well. And that is because I already have all the ingredients here. It's going to be very, very basic. This is like a super easy to do one. And most of them are going to be like easy to do snacks, but not all of them. Some of them will be a little more complicated, but I'm going to give out recipes. And so I'm going to film this. I was thinking about doing it live, but I figure if I have to bake stuff, that'd be like an hour-long broadcast, and that'd be really long. So I'm just going to film them, and I'm going to put them out every Saturday. And if there's food in there, we'll talk about creating those foods, or something that'll go with the book, something that will go with the season, something that's just going to be like a really good book snack to do while you are reading the book, which I'm really excited about. So that's taking place. I actually just set up my kitchen. So it's like all decorated and pretty, and it's not how my kitchen normally looks because, you know, usually I make it functional. We function in our kitchen, so it's not super cute. So I'm going to have to like set this up and tear it down every single time, which I'm really excited about. You love this idea, and it's actually something you've been wanting to do. Oh my gosh, I've been trying to get people to do it for 3 years. Nobody would do it, so now I'm doing it. You can do it too. We can do it together. We'll just make it a big like book snack love fest. It'll be great. Okay, let me check this out. I can't actually see what I'm doing, so I'm going to shift this just a little bit. There we go. Yes. You didn't get the memo. Well, you know, I used to educate book bloggers and booktubers, so I actually used to do this, and I currently educate authors on social media marketing, so I teach them how to do marketing and branding, social media strategy, how to use Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, how to use YouTube and Periscope and their newsletters and their blogs, and I professionally educate on this. I'm someone who studies social media strategy. And then I also work with booktubers and book bloggers, and in past years I've done a whole bunch of free trainings and courses and like all sorts of amazing things. And so 2-3 years ago, I used to run a course specifically for book bloggers and booktubers, and with this course, I gave them all these ideas and I helped them like to narrow down their marketing and their branding and really figure out what they wanted to do to make a name for themselves in the industry. And a bunch of them did. They've done so well, and they've really streamlined and curated what they were doing. It's amazing. And so I've been pushing this book snack thing to people for 3 years, and none of them have done it. Like, they're all like, oh, that's so cool, but not one of them has done it. And it's made me so sad because I think it's such an epic idea. Like, who doesn't like to have snacks while they're reading, right? Like, come on. So I'm at the point where it's like, I'm done. I'm doing this. This is going to happen. We're going to grow the YouTube channel because I've got following on my social media strategy, but not as big on my author stuff right now. And it's separate. So I need to build that up. So we're doing Book Snack Sat. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited for it. Okay, hit me up with more questions, guys. What do you want to know more about? And keep your lips sealed about Book Snack Sat, which comes out tomorrow, assuming everything goes well. Check out the YouTube channel. It's going to be there. You can buy me KM Robinson Books on YouTube. Let me take a look. Oh, I don't think I officially finished that question. It was what is the last line that you wrote? I don't know, but I am currently writing the sequel to the Jaded duology. So this one's out. This came out at the end of June, and the sequel comes out later this fall. I think it's like November, end of November. So I'm currently writing the sequel, and stuff's happening, and I love it. The scene I ended on is one with Jade talking to Mr. Arrow, and there's like 2 sentences because I just started the scene, and then I had to go do something unexpected. I didn't get to finish. So that's where I ended with my writing yesterday, and that is where I will pick up today. Hey guys, thanks for joining. I appreciate you popping in. Let me know who you are, where you're from, what type of books you like to read. If you've read my books before, give me a shout out because I want to know what you like about my books. But if you haven't, that's okay. We can chat anyway. Let me see. What items would go good with golden or jaded? Think jewelry, clothes, stuff like that. Oh gosh, that's a hard one. Okay. Well, Jade would probably wear these earrings. Jade is a fashionista. She likes to dress up. She likes to be all fancy. So, like flowy dresses would be very, very good for Jade in the Jaded duology, which I apparently just need to hold on to because I keep picking this baby up and setting it down where I can't get at it. Jade's very, very much a fashionista, so if we can have anything fashiony, that would go very well for Jade. Illyria tends to be a little more practical. She likes flowers for her hair, so flowers go really well. Jade likes her hair pieces in the Jaded duology. If you've read the book, you know there's this really important hair comb in the story, which I may or may not write into the second book. I don't know. We've kind of told why that's such an important hairpin, so it's probably not coming back in its entirety, but it may pop in at some point. I don't know. I'm still writing. We'll see. Let me see. Oh, for Golden, she tends to wear like little pouches where she hides weapons and things, so anything like a cute little purse would be cool if she wore one in like modern contemporary times. Gosh, this is a really hard question. This is just a really hard question. Yeah, definitely with the fashion for both of them. They're definitely fashion girls. Jade is a little more flashy. Illyria is a little more classic and refined and quiet because Illyria has to sneak around in the forest, while Jade has to be flashy and get people's attention in her town and in her country to stay alive. She needs a lot of people to be aware that she exists and that if she should die, something happened. she has to get attention, so that's kind of that. Let me see. What else do we have? You're just wonderful, LOL. Thank you. Let's see. Favorite cover from your book so far? Now, that is not a fair question. It is not a fair question at all because I've got gorgeous covers. And I am a professional photographer and designer, so I actually got to design my own covers, which is one of the reasons I work for Snowy Wings Publishing, because they let me do my own thing. And I love them. I love these. These are actually some of my fine art photography pieces that I turned into covers. And then we've got the forged cover as well, which is the prequel novella to Golden, which I absolutely love. And it comes out on Tuesday. Hey, shout out. It's coming out on Tuesday. And if you have not joined our party yet, forgedlaunchparty.kmrobinsonbooks.com. It'll take you over to this registration page where you can save your seat. It's limited seating. I'm giving away a signed, annotated copy of Golden. It is one of our uncorrected proofs. I forgot the word uncorrected. It's one of our uncorrected proofs. So I know there are some mistakes in there because this is our proof copy. And I'm going to be writing some special messages and little fun facts and things in there so you can win a copy of this. I'm also giving away digital copies of this and some other things. There's party games, there's prizes, there's all sorts of fun things. So that is forgedlaunchparty.kmrobinsonbooks.com. I had to make sure that was the right one because I've been giving out a lot of links lately and I just wanted to make sure it was the right one. Let's see. What else do we have? What was the last YA book that you read? Usually I read a ton of books, but I'm not going to lie. I've been really, really busy writing the sequel to Golden and the sequel to Jaded. And so I have not really read books in a while. So I'm not going to answer that because I'm really behind and it's really bad. But as soon as I get through like this weekend, I'm hoping to pick up some books again because I'm really excited about that. And oh, no, you moved my page. Don't do that to me. Boom. Oh, there we go. Whew, that was bad. This is the problem with dual screening it because I am on Instagram and I am on Facebook. And I've got those extra questions over on the side. And so it's all over the place. So literally right now I'm sitting in front of a big picture window and I've got my screens behind me. I've got my computer propped up on some stuff. And then I've got my phone resting on my computer. So I'm on several devices and I can't really see around other things and things are getting moved. So it's a little bit on the crazy side right now. I got to find a better way to do this. It's a little hard because I have to operate through the phone for Instagram Live. So it's just a little bit difficult. Also, it's getting really hot up in here. Like, we haven't actually had summer this year. It's been cold and rainy. I think I've had like 3 decent days the entire summer, which just crushes me. I hate that. I am a summer person, so like don't give me this cold fall weather. I hate it. Ugh, it's not good. But all of a sudden, it's like really warm, and and I am not prepared with a fan, which is unfortunate. We'll just have to borrow Forged here. Oh, Yentel's here. Hey, girl. We are doing a live AMA, so ask me questions. What you got? Hit me up below. Let me know what we're chatting about. Is it raining right now, or is it just the hum of your computer? That is my computer overworking right now, so I do apologize for that. It lately has been very upset with me because I've been doing a lot of live broadcasts while I am live editing in Photoshop. So it's processing Photoshop and it's processing words. I'm sorry. It's processing Photoshop and it's processing live broadcasting, so it gets a little mad. But also, the microphone on the phone is directly sitting on my computer, so you're picking up all the noise that the people over on Facebook are very likely not hearing. So, again, I will clearly have to work on this. Sorry. If you could exchange lives with one of your characters for a day, which one would you be and why? That girl. Okay. I love Jade because she's sassy and she's a fashionista and I love her. But Illyrio's my baby. Jade's my baby. I can't. This is so hard. Okay, I would pick Illyria. I would because it's a bear. That's why I would pick Illyria from Golden because the boy's really cute. Please don't let my mother watch this. Sometimes she watches my live broadcasts after I do them. It just concerns me a little bit. And the hair. Well, they both have really long hair. I'm not gonna lie. I wrote my hair into both of these books. Like, it's just the way that it is. Because my hair is never represented in books. It's super long, and it's golden colored. Right now, it's not exactly golden color, because I haven't been out in the sun very much. So when I'm in the sun, it goes to, like, my normal gold. Right now, it's just a little bit darker. Plus, it also looks a little darker on camera. So I've actually written my hair into Illyria and Jade. They both have my hair, the different versions, the summer sunny hair and the winter Katie's locked in the house all day hair. The covers are so stunning. They always make me happy. Yeah, I love the covers too. They're so pretty, right? I'm a fan. I cannot wait for you guys to see the covers to the sequels. Because I have those done. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited for it. I'm very, very excited for it. I am neglecting Facebook because I'm hanging out on Instagram here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Boom, pop that up. Ask me more questions. What else you got for me? I know I'm a little bit over the time I was going to hang out, but because we're here chatting, let's do it. Yes. Let me see. Oh, okay, maybe I am. Oh, I am so not ready for the sequels. Okay, maybe I am. Sequels will rip your heart out. The sequels are gonna rip your heart out. At least. No, they're gonna be hard. They're gonna be hard. One of them's gonna be harder than the other. But that's also because Golden is a trilogy, so the third book's gonna be the hardest. And Jaded is a duology, so this is the end. So that's that, guys. That's that. How many books do you write per year? Well, I just wrote a book in a week and a half. I'm mainly on target to write a book in 2 weeks, although I'm kind of calming down a little bit because I know I have a little bit more time on that one. So let's just call it several books a year. Several books a year. I have 4 books and a novella coming out in 2017, so 2 of which are already out. The novella comes out on Tuesday. And then I've got 2 more books in the fall, and I'm on target for quite a few in 2018. There are some decisions I have to make about who I'm working with and where I'm working with them and what I'm doing and all that stuff. So I can't really give out any details there because there's nothing specific yet because I still have some decisions to make, but kind of a lot. Kind of a lot. That's impressive. Oh my gosh. Forged comes out on Tuesday, girl. Forged comes out on Tuesday. And Yentl actually was able to read an advanced copy of Forged. I may be looking for some people to read some arcs of Forged if anybody's interested and has already read and reviewed Golden. So if you have read and reviewed Golden and you would like a copy of Forged before it comes out on Tuesday, hit me up. We'll chat. I'm not going to read your review of Golden, but tell me you did it. Just make me a promise, because I avoid reviews like the plague. Authors should not ever read their reviews. Just like, this is an industry thing. We just don't do it. A couple of them do it. Most of us won't go near it. That's the way that it goes. Yes, it is. That is the way that it goes. Forged definitely has my favorite cover so far. Aw, yay. Yeah, I like the nighttime scene. I think it's really awesome. And as you can see, it kind of goes together. I've got the whole series already worked out. I know exactly how it's going. Sorry, Facebook can't see that very well. But they're all in alignment with each other. So I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I read your reviews. They're all so good. And they're all good. Oh, well, good. I'm glad they're all good. I avoid like the plague. I told you, I'm not ever reading them, ever, for any reason. Okay. So just to recap here, guys. I showed off some really cool bookish items that I've recently purchased. Will be in some of my Bookstagram stuff coming up soon. I don't remember what else I answered. When I like to write, day or night. We talked about the last line that I wrote, we talked about items that would go well with Golden and with Jaded as far as like clothing and jewelry goes. And I told you about a brand new segment I am adding to my YouTube channel tomorrow. And I'm really excited for this. It is brand new. It is top secret. I actually told you what it was, which I probably shouldn't have done until it comes out tomorrow. But I'm really excited about this brand new segment. If you missed it, go back and re-watch this live broadcast because I gave away a lot of details. And if you happen to be in any of my elite teams, I might just be giving you some behind the scenes today because I'm recording it today. And it's going to be a weekly segment, and I think you guys are going to flip out over it. I'm really excited for it. So, hit up my comments. Let me know if you're excited for this new segment. Don't tell anybody until tomorrow, but it is coming out on my YouTube channel tomorrow. If you do not follow me on YouTube, look me up, KM Robinson Books, and subscribe, because then it'll tell you when I put out new videos, which I tend to release on YouTube before I release it to the public on my blog, on social media. I put it out there first, so you guys can be the first ones to see it. Yay, exciting. All right, Yentl is beyond excited for it. Yay, girl. I'm excited. If you have not joined me for my launch party for Forged yet, this comes out on Tuesday. Our party is at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. I am doing a launch party for another author at 4 o'clock earlier, so if you follow my social media, I will put out some links to that. You can come hang out with me. If you happen to be those authors, I've got 2 parties coming up in the next 2 weeks, and they both want info from me. I saw that last night. What came in last night, I'm answering it later today, so you'll be getting that info soon. I have to plan what games we're playing. It's going to be fun. My party's at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. Come join me. ForgedLaunchParty.kmrobinsonbooks.com. Giving away freebies, including an annotated copy of this baby with some fun notes and maybe some drawings. It's going to be awesome. Plus some ebooks and some other cool things. Games, prizes, party things for everyone. It's going to be great. I hope you will join me. ForgedLaunchParty.kmrobinsonbooks.com. Your parties are fantastic. They're always super fun. Thanks, girl. I enjoy my parties, too. I do these professionally for other authors. We have parties like this, and I will interview them and we'll play games about their books and like all sorts of fun things, but nobody does this aside from me, so I have to host my own parties, so I tweak them a little bit. And we do fun parties hosted by me, for me. It's kind of fun. But I also do them for other authors, so you can actually check that out on my YouTube channel for Reading Transforms. Book Launch Live. It's awesome. All right, thanks so much for joining me, guys. I am out of here because I have to go film that new segment, which I'm debuting tomorrow. And behind the scenes over on Instagram stories. And if you are one of my street team members or my elite street team members, I will give some hints if you ask nicely in our groups. I've actually sent some videos to some people already, so I will send things to you too. It's going to be great. All right, thanks so much for joining me. I am KM Robinson, author of the Golden Trilogy and the Jaded Duology. You can hit me up at KM Robinson Books on all social media platforms. I would love to hear from you, even if you have not read my books. Please go ahead and hang out with me because I like to make friends. You can also hang out with me at kmrobinsonbooks.com, which we have all sorts of fun and fabulous things on. I will see you the next time we do this. And make sure you check out my brand new segment on YouTube starting tomorrow. Book Snack Saturday. It's going to be amazing, and I'm super excited for it. You guys have a fabulous day, and stay inspired, and go ahead, send me some messages and let me know what you want to see in my next live broadcast. Bye, guys!